Submarines are built to withstand immense pressures from the surrounding water, but when they implode, they compress to an incredibly small size. The materials that make up a submarine usually can no longer withstand the pressure which builds within the chamber and causes the implosion. The destruction is usually sudden, resulting in the entire vessel being crushed. It often releases a huge bubble of air and water which rapidly expands and causes a loud and destructive explosion. The result can be catastrophic, with all the crew members being killed in an instant. The explosion of a submarine's hull is often much more powerful than the detonation of an average explosive. It can cause the destruction of any nearby vessels or structures that are in close proximity to the implosion site. The implosion of a submarine can also trigger a landslide or earthquake if the site of the implosion is offshore. The shockwave created by the implosion can be severe, causing damage and destruction to buildings and infrastructure miles away. The shockwaves can cause the seafloor around the implosion zone to collapse, resulting in changes in the seabed elevation. The implosion of a submarine can send shockwaves that affect the ocean's currents, disrupting the marine ecosystem in its wake. Destroyed submarines and their contents are scattered across the seafloor, posing a risk to navigation and marine life. The implosion of a submarine also releases hazardous materials such as fuel and weapons which could be harmful to marine life if not properly contained. When a modern submarine implodes, it usually sets off a variety of alarms on other vessels, shore stations, and naval monitoring centers. The sound of the implosion can be heard from miles away and can cause fear and panic to those who hear it. The implosion of a submarine can be likened to a bomb going off underwater, with all the associated shock waves, pressure, and destruction. The effects of a submarine implosion can be felt far and wide and can have significant impacts on marine life, the environment, and the local economy. The ship's crew are often the first to be aware of the implosion, leaving them with only a few moments to respond before the vessel is destroyed. The crew of a submarine often have to make a tough decision, fight for their lives or stay with the vessel until the implosion occurs. Reaction times are usually very limited when a submarine implodes, leaving the crew with no choice but to abandon ship. The immediate effects of a submarine implosion are often swift and dramatic, with a vessel breaking apart and sinking instantly. The further a submarine implodes, the more destruction it causes, with objects being thrown through the air and debris scattered over a wide area. The implosion of a submarine can cause powerful shockwaves, and objects on the sea floor can be thrown through the air by the force of the implosion. The implosion of a submarine can cause a large displacement of water, resulting in dangerous currents that can be hazardous to vessels in the vicinity. The implosion of a submarine can also cause the release of contaminants, such as fuel and oil, into the water, which can have a detrimental effect on the local marine life.